Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Word for the Day today. Before I go into what I'm going to say today, I want to apologise that there was no Word for the Day yesterday. I was so sure that I had scheduled a post because Friday is my day off, so a day when I don't fancy coming on the camera so much, but I had scheduled it and it just didn't appear. I noticed late last night, so apologies for that, and I'll try and upload it later because just another reflection on something that I felt was worth sharing. And then the other thing was that on Thursday I came on here and cried in front of you all. Thank you so much for all your lovely comments and stuff on the video. It was really sweet and just really encouraging to read, so thank you for that. I'm doing okay. I'm just like everyone, I'm just emotional about everything at the moment. Anyway, so on Thursday I talked a bit about how God is the one constant in our lives through all of our emotions, our changing emotions. Yesterday, the one that didn't upload, was on how God is constant in time. And today I just want to reflect on how God is constant in place. And I think that this is, just really important at this time. So I don't know if you've ever had an experience where you've been somewhere in particular where it just feels like God's presence is really, really strong and powerful there, and you just feel that there's something happening that is just different and deep to, just being in the kitchen or whatever. Or it might be that the kitchen is your sacred space. I know that for me, a number of years ago, I was in Romania on a mission trip, and we had an afternoon off where we went and visited this citadel, an old ancient ruin in a place called Rainham, which is on the top of this mountain in Transylvania. And there's just this little particular bit, because I've been there twice now, where you can sit and just look out over the forests and the mountains of Transylvania. And my word, if there was ever a place where I felt awed by God's creation and just felt his peace, it was at Rainham Citadel in the Transylvanian mountains. A little bit closer to home, I've also had a similar experience in a particular chapel. I can't even remember the name of it right now, in Gloucester Cathedral. And it's just beautiful. The stained glass in there is bright blue, and when the light comes in, it's just beautiful. Just a really special place for me. And when I was working in the centre of Gloucester back in 2014, I think, I used to go and have my lunch break and sometimes just go and walk in there and sit, and it just felt like I could meet with God. It felt like God's presence was really there and really tangible. But so many times in the Bible we see that God reveals himself to be everywhere, in all places. And Psalm 139 says, when I go to the heights, you're there. When I go to the depths, you are there. Where can I go to flee from your presence? Well, nowhere. But I wonder if there's particular places for you where you have felt really like you can connect with God, you can feel his presence with you. And it might be that right now, because of lockdown and everything, you can't get to those places. It might be because they're thousands of miles away, like Romania. Or it might be even that your local church, like St. Margaret's, is that place for you. And it feels like right now you can't physically go there. But I want to encourage you, again, that God is as much there with you in your living room, in your kitchen, in your bedroom, in your office, in your garden, on your walks, as he is in a church building. Now, churches are obviously kind of set apart places where we do go to intentionally meet with God. So, of course, we feel his presence very intentionally there. But right now, we physically can't be in that building. But I want to assure you that God is as much with you in this moment as he would be if you were sat in a pew in church. Likewise, if you are a frontline worker, if you're a teacher still going into school or going into the ICU unit at Medway Hospital, he goes with you, because he is a God who is constant in place, as well as in time, as well as in our feelings. He is everywhere, always. So again, he is a constant. When we change, when our circumstances change, when we physically move around, or we're in a place where we're not used to meeting with God, he is still there. So can I encourage you to spend some time in God's presence today? Find a little corner in your home, in your flat, in your bedroom, where you can just be still. I've got into the habit recently of, when I climb into bed, just listening to a piece of music, a worship song or something like that just helps me to rest and pray. And for me, I feel connected with God like I might, it's different, but like I might have done in Rational Citadel in the Transylvanian mountains. Have a good day today. That's all from me. But like I said, I'll try and upload the video I had intended to upload for yesterday's word for the day. In the meantime, have a lovely day today. Stay home, stay safe. See you again this evening.